Welcome to Helios Voyages. We're Tony and Robin, and we're new to sailing, learning every day, exploring the world aboard Helios, our 46-foot catamaran sailboat.
We started our boating experience with a 24-foot ski boat, water skiing and wakeboarding in the Potomac River, and we loved it.
One day, we decided we needed a bigger boat. We looked at motor cruisers, then we had an epiphany. Diesel costs would be astronomical, so we ended up with a Leopard 46 catamaran.
Follow the sun with us as we sail away and explore the world, one step at a time.
In this episode, we decided to go to Norfolk. One of the main goals was to actually dip in the ocean, do a roundabout, and then double back. It was really going to be a week-long trek. Day one, we're going to stop somewhere along the Potomac. Day two, somewhere around Gloucester or Deltaville. Day three, we had a marina planned right downtown Norfolk, Virginia, so we're really looking forward to that, and also visiting the town. And day four, we're gonna go on the ocean. Day five, we're gonna hopefully make it back to Gloucester or Yorktown. Day six, right back up the Potomac, and day seven, back home. Come join us for our adventure. We're heading towards the dock, heading towards the boat. Hi, folks.
So we finally made it off the dock at 12:15. We were supposed to leave about 8:30.
Yeah.
There was a lot to do. But we're headed out now for a one-week trip.
We're underway again. Kind of a cloudy day on Sunday before Memorial weekend. We're heading towards Norfolk, down the river again. Here's kind of how it looks like. This is south. I'm gonna turn left and go basically to the Chesapeake about 6 hours later or more. We have some new crew with us this time. Let me introduce you to our crew. Maybe you saw them earlier. These are basically my son's friends. Say hello, Nick.
Hello.
Nick, he's a brave sailor. We taught him how to do autopilot, a bunch of stuff. He's very good at it. A responsible sailor. Well done. Let's see how the other crew's doing. There's our other trusted crew, Robin. I introduced them to Nick. So they just had some hot dogs and we're having some appetizers. They're teenagers, so they're 21-year-olds.
Did I bring enough food, or did I bring enough food to feed an army? I've got two 20-something-year-olds.
Yeah, 21-year-olds.
21. Tony thinks I brought enough food to feed an army.
We got enough.
I just found out that the boys are expecting 3 meals a day.
Yeah, no, not 3 meals a day, as needed. We have to ration.
So,
Yeah.
I think I have enough food.
Yeah, we got enough. Here's our other brave crew. We already met his friend Nick. You enjoying your boat trip so far? Awesome. Alex does a great job sailing. He taught us a lot of sailing. We got the charts going and figure out how we're doing things. We're about to celebrate our first arrival in where are we, Alex? Nimitz Bay.
On the Potomac still, but near the mouth.
Sharktooth Island.
Yeah,
Sharktooth Island.
Yeah, so we're by
you can find
Sharktooth Island, which is a strip of sand there, and supposedly we're gonna find shark teeth. So we're gonna have a go at it tomorrow. Let's see how the weather is. But first, Ben is gonna do what's called sabrage. Sabrage meaning we're gonna open a champagne bottle with a sword.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah. Drum roll, guys. Okay, pay attention. Whoa, damn, that worked great.
I got it down now.
All right, now we're gonna serve. Robin just got showered in champagne. Looks fun. All right, let's go have some drinks. There's the young 21-year-olds, not underage.
Nope.
About to enjoy some drinks. There's the other one. Let's go have some champagne. So day two, we had a nice evening. We had a barbecue at this one place, but after the night, right after we ate dinner, we were absolutely invaded by a bunch of bugs. I've never seen the boat this bad. We were pulling our hair out. We basically went to bed really early because it was just like almost like an inch of bugs. We didn't know what kind of bugs, but they weren't biting. Here's kind of looks like after we knocked out many waves of them. They're still around. I can't get rid of them. We're on the move. We're motor sailing now. They're basically Mayflower bugs. They're harmless, but they're bazillions, absolutely bazillions. And you know, we stopped the boat. We dropped anchor. We put on the generator and we started power washing, at least to kind of put a dent in it. The only battle I'm winning really is inside. We have a net, so that saved us. But they just came out of the blue like kaboom, and reminds me of another video we're watching. Some other folks, I think it's like Tula Summer or Tula Everlasting Summer, something like that. They were in the Chesapeake and they were just clobbered by these bugs, and it took them days to clean, and I think I'm in the same boat literally. Oh my god, everywhere. I mean, it all come off, but it takes work. And first you take the bugs off. First they gotta stop coming. Now they're still sort of getting an airlift from my boat, so it'll take a bunch of days. Well, right now we said let's just move on and sail, and we're heading towards Norfolk. Hopefully we won't have any more like ridiculous bug attacks. I was just in the wrong spot at the wrong time, because this has never happened to me before. But I don't remember if I was sailing in May or not, but it's awful. All right, we're sailing. It's slow. We're not only going like 3.5, 4 knots. The wind's 7 knots coming from the north, which in our case is that way. So it's going south. We're gonna the bay as far center into the bay as possible. You can't even see the other side, plus there's fog. It's kind of cool, and the wind should pick up a little more. We got full sail, so it's nice gentle sail, chillax. The crew's trimming, everything is up and at it. Just a slight little misty rain. I don't know if you want to, it's more like mist than rain.
So here we are. Not the best conditions, but we're just happy as we could be because we have kids with us.
And the crew is doing well. So
yeah.
We're heading
to Norfolk.
we're heading to Norfolk.
And we're moving around.
And we're moving around. We just did a about face. Anyway.
So the kids are learning how to sail and doing a great job. Weather's not so great. It's foggy, it's drizzly. We got our foul weather gear on.
Matching fog weather.
Yeah. But we're having a ball. We had a nice big sit-down breakfast together, and now we're going to sail to Norfolk.
Leftover sausages, grapefruit. What else?
No one cares what we ate.
Egg. No, they always care what we ate. I care what I ate.
Watermelon.
Yeah.
1 pint down, you'll be swinging in the gale. 5 pints more, you'll be shaking in your shoes. Seas over on the Jolly Cruise. She's called the Dreadnought Cider. She's sour and she's fine. And when the day is over, I wish that she were mine. You'll find yourself a river and you'll set your heart aglow. How you feel when the real cider starts to flow. So follow me, lads, 'cause this ain't no grog or ale. 1 pint down, you'll be swimming in the gale. 5 pints more, you'll be shaking in your shoes. We're half seas over on the Jolly Cruise.
So we're still heading south. We're going past this glut of tankers. They're all anchored like on the other each side of the channel, on outside of the channel. We're going like basically to the right of them, heading south. Norfolk is somewhere down there, and we just called the marina. They're ready to receive us. It's called Waterside Marina, downtown Norfolk, right downtown. So that should be a lot of fun. getting there. But before we can get there, we're gonna go past these ships, and then as we get closer to Norfolk, we'll be right by the Navy yard. We're gonna see all the big Navy ships, so that should be fun as well. See you then. So we are at going past Norfolk Navy base. Norfolk. This is there's I guess 3 aircraft carriers here and a bunch of other cruisers. Very impressive. There we go. And if you go into Norfolk, you can take little boat tours of this place. So very cool. And in there, I don't know, a couple of miles, then it's gonna be Norfolk City itself where we're gonna dock. So right now we're just going past all of this stuff. Here we are at the marina. It's a beautiful setting. I'm gonna do a panorama. There they are. We're at obviously the waterside marina. Gorgeous setting. Then I'm gonna pan around. We got some Navy stuff right there. I think they're building some new cruisers. And there's this paddle boat that keeps going back and forth. Beautiful setting. Nice marina. And then there's this sort of tourist sailboat that just came around. We sailed past them coming in. So, and now we're gonna go into town and have some drinks. My lovely bride.
Tony did such a good job. You did such a good job pulling in here. It looked so difficult and I was nervous for him. My stomach was turning, but Tony did such a wonderful job.
I was nervous, yes, but it was calm. And there was a guy on the dock grabbing my line, yep. So it worked out good.
There were 3 crew members.
Yeah, and 3 crew members, so fantastic.
All went well.
I don't want to do this every day, but,
no.
but it was
really
okay.
Good. Really good.
So in a departure from boating, we decided to stay in Norfolk another day. Winds were a little bit too strong for me to get off the dock, and out there if you get out on the ocean it would have been like 24 gusts, 15 steady, so a little bit too much for just taking a quick dip. So here we are at and then after lunch we decided to go into a beautiful glass art gallery.
It's part of a hotel.
It's part of this collection hotel in Norfolk, and they have an amazing collection of glass art. Wow, look at these things. I mean, it's free, so I like free. Look at this creature, the goat.
The kids went to the Nauticus Museum.
Yeah, the kids went to the Nauticus Museum, which is nearby, and we're just gonna enjoying a day in Norfolk. And then we gotta hit the ABC store because we're short on rum. Can't be short on rum. So more later.
Alright, so we're trying to pull out. We were in that slip there. And last night, at some point, this big boat pulled in, making it a really hard turn here. Tony's doing a great job so far. Getting out of a very tight spot. Let me go around to the other side. Okay, I think we're out. This is how close we are to this boat. Then we got to get through that passage there. The other big boat. There's someone behind us waiting for us to get out. I'm going to walk around to the front. It is 7 a.m. and the plan is to get out to the ocean today. for the first time, get the boat in the ocean. And then we're going to turn around and head back to Northern Virginia, to the Potomac. So, recording.
All right, folks. So we're heading towards the mouth of the Chesapeake. There's two places where you can get out to the ocean, and then there's a bridge, and there's a tunnel, and there's another bridge, and there's another tunnel, and there's another bridge. So there are basically two holes in the Chesapeake that you can go through. We're going the northern route because it's better with the wind. We're close reach or close hold, like good angle. Going the other way would be like broad reach. So this is better.
But when we're going to drive over the tunnel that I normally, when I come here by car, because I have to come here sometimes for work, and I drive through the tunnel, and now I'm going to drive over the tunnel.
Yay. So bring them over here. I'm going to show them how a rooster tail looks like.
Pretty fast. Kind of what it looks like. The crew. Beautiful day. Couldn't ask for a better day, guys.
Yeah, really.
I'm just waiting for the dolphins. Where are the dolphins? Hey, Nick. Very cool. So here we are doing 9 knots, broad reach, 8.9 knots. It's 13 apparent, 19 true, depth is 20. So we're rocking and rolling, heading basically past this line, and we call it ocean. There's some water in the sail bag, but that's okay. Yeah, that's good. You can drain it. So yeah, this is great. So far, so good. No complaints. We're moving right along. Life is good. Cheers. Hey, it's going faster than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's massive. Yeah, I can see that you don't want to be between these guys. With the waves, they're gonna get really rocked to death. Is it German? Hapag-Lloyd, Maersk, it's everything. Amazing. This is a huge ship. Massive. Behind, watching. I better get it because this wave's gonna hit us. Heading back into the Chesapeake, we are greeted by an Ohio-class submarine with 2 patrol boats. The audio was really bad, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover. Basically, it was really windy, but nonetheless, we were still like well within the safety distance of the submarine passing by, and it was accompanied by 2 patrol boats. So there's lots of interesting stuff going back and forth through Norfolk. So we're up the St. Mary's River, just kind of like the first inlet. The kids went off to explore this little island. Off to go with the dinghy, buzzing around, and late afternoon cocktail.
And we're gonna have some barbecue. We're gonna cook these things called cevapichki or Romanian meat, caseless sausages. So
Why is he standing up?
think things are gonna be fun. He's standing on the bows, all right. They're being crazy, but that's okay. Very nice.
Okay, folks.
Hey, good
Yeah,
morning.
Good morning. This is actually take two because we did a whole segment and we weren't recording. You know how that happens. Anyway, so
We're on the Potomac, headed home
headed home.
to Fairfax.
We're supposed to we were planning on getting up early at 6. We want to make it like at a decent time back at Belmont Bay, upriver, but didn't happen. So we left at 8, but made a good start. It's a very windy day. It's 17, sometimes 21 knot wind coming in from the north, which is where we're going. So it's upwind sailing, except there's 2 pieces of the Potomac. They're kind of oblique, so that helps. We're in that piece right now.
The big turn,
Yeah.
the winds will be better.
So the conditions are such. These are whitecaps on the Potomac. It happens, and it's pretty wavy. So very, not often, but it happens. And we're doing jib sailing because I don't want to deal with the main right now. And we're doing not bad. 6 knots, sometimes 7, sometimes 7.2. So that's great because when I was on motors, I was doing about 5.5. So why not do it for free as we can?
Okay, so we're coming to the end of our trip, and we had a wonderful time, especially with the boys here. They were a lot of help, and some of the highlights of the trip this time was we got to go on the ocean. That was probably the biggest highlight. We saw dolphins on the way down. We saw a submarine. We passed the submarine. All kinds of big ships, naval ships. We stayed in Norfolk 2 nights. That was really nice. We had some nice dinners.
At the place called the Monastery, great goulash. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, it's delicious. We go there every time we're in Norfolk. What else? We found some really nice anchorages. Last night was on the St. Mary's River. Where else? Oh, we stayed in a marina at Norfolk.
Yeah.
We did a great job docking the boat and undocking the boat.
Yeah.
And now we're on our way back. More to come.